Hey guys, welcome back to the course. So in this lecture, we're going to talk about something a little different. Not just what a business idea is, but where you can actually apply it. We're going to look at a framework that can help you see all the hidden opportunities that everyone else might be missing. Okay, so you get that flash of inspiration, right? You've got this great idea, but now what? Where do you even begin to aim that energy? In a world full of competition, just having a good idea isn't enough. You have to know where to point it to make a real impact. You know, the default setting for most entrepreneurs is pretty simple. They look at what's already out there and they think, I can do that, but better. I can make a better product. And while that's a great instinct, what if I told you that's actually a massive blind spot? Yeah, that's right. When you only focus on making a better product, you're literally only looking at one piece of a four-piece puzzle. You're leaving 75% of the potential for a real breakthrough completely on the table. Before we get into those other pieces, let's just remember the core of it all. Any business, boils down to one of two things. You're either making something better, faster, or cheaper, or you're giving someone the ability to do something totally new that they couldn't do before. Simple as that. So, how do we find all those other opportunities? Well, it all starts by breaking down any business or market into four key areas, four distinct places where you can innovate. And here they are. You've got the product, which we all know. But then you also have procurement, delivery, and promotion. Understanding these four quadrants, well, that's your roadmap to finding a truly unique spot in the market. All right, let's dive in. We'll start with the most obvious one, the one everybody defaults to, the product. So what is the product? It's simply whatever the customer is actually buying from you. And don't get hung up on the word product. This could be a physical thing you hold in your hand, or it could be a service that someone performs for you. It's the core thing they pay for. So for a pizza shop, the product is, well, the pizza. Pretty straightforward. And for a tax consultant, the product is the actual advice they give you. It's the main event, the value exchange. But that pizza didn't just magically appear, right? And that tax expert wasn't just born with all that knowledge. So let's pull back the curtain and look at our second quadrant, procurement. Where did all this stuff come from? Procurement is basically the origin story. It's the entire supply chain. It's everything that has to happen before that final product is ready for the customer. It's how you get your materials, your ingredients, or even your people. So for that pizza, procurement is the flour, the tomatoes, the cheese, and the relationships with the farmers or suppliers who provide them. For the tax service, it's how they found that expert advisor, how they interviewed them, and how they trained them. It's the whole backstory. Okay, so we've got a product, and we know where its parts came from. The next big question is, how does it actually get into the customer's hands? This brings us to quadrant number 3, delivery. Delivery is the bridge between you and your customer. It's the mechanism, the channel you use to get that value you've created over to them. A pizza shop might use a driver in a car, or maybe the customer just comes to the counter to pick it up. A tax service could deliver their advice over a Zoom call, through secure online portal, or even by mailing a physical packet. Lots of options here. So you could have the best product in the world, sourced from the finest materials, with a flawless delivery system. But if nobody knows you exist, it's all for nothing, right? This is where our final quadrant comes into play, promotion. Promotion is all about communication. It's your advertising, your marketing, your social media. It's how you cut through the noise and make people aware that you have something they might want. This could be anything, really. Running some ads on Instagram, a clever referral program, or just being so good that people can't help but talk about you. It's all promotion. Now, here's where it all clicks. This is why this framework is so incredibly powerful. It shows you that making a better pizza is just one of 4 ways to win. You have 3 other massive areas where you can innovate and completely change the game. So instead of trying to make a tastier pizza, which is super hard, what if you focused on being the absolute best at delivering pizza? Just think about it for a second. Imagine a drone that gets a hot pizza to someone's door in under 10 minutes. Or an app so good it feels like you're tracking a secret agent on the way to your house. That's not a better product, that's a better delivery system. And that could be a huge winner. Or you could do the same thing with promotion. Forget spending a fortune on ads. What if you designed an amazing referral system, maybe with a little code inside each pizza box that turned every single customer into a salesperson for your brand? Now that is how you get explosive growth. So I want you to start looking at your industry, or any industry, through this lens. Every single business has a product, a procurement system, a way to deliver, and a way to promote. Your game-changing idea might not be a new product at all. It might be in completely reinventing one of those other three. So the question is, which one will you choose?